Oh, hello everybody. Jason up, New Age Revolution Cave for a quick morning video. Today's a two-a-day, a twofer. That's right. Right now we're going to make an impromptu video about something that I just picked up from Facebook Marketplace that's just insane. And then tonight we're going to play another spooky NES game for October. A game that I have never played, and a game that, unlike Maniac Mansion, I wanted to play a little of the game to have a little bit of entertainment for you and not just be clueless about the game. So this game from Bandai is awesome, and I love it. And I'm going to probably play it a lot. I'm playing Nightmare on Elm Street still. I'm playing Russian Attack, and now I'm adding this to my nightly come down here by myself and play 30 minutes of Nintendo and get extremely frustrated and throw the controller at the Zenith System 3. But the Nintendo show that I'm doing with you all has just reignited my interest in Nintendo, which was this close to being dead. I was this close to listing all 400 games on eBay, and even at $10 a piece, I'd get $4,000, which is cool for Christmas. So that's what I was thinking about doing. Just like, we're going to Universal this year. I spent a ton on Christmas, so I was like, hey, if I can get 4,000, towards Christmas, that'd be pretty great. And I was this close to selling the Nintendo games because I don't play them. But the show has allowed me to play games that I have never played and love them. So I'm just currently obsessed with Nightmare on Elm Street, Russian Attack, and now this new game that we're going to play tonight. So Nintendo isn't going anywhere. First, the reason for this video, I was on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, and I saw a listing for free VHS tapes, free. And it was like 10 minutes away from me. And I, messaged the guy. He's an older guy, probably in his 70s, okay? And I think he was a television fan, because the other 4 items that he had for sale was a VCR and 2 televisions from like 1945. That didn't work, obviously, but they were just nice collector's pieces or nice display pieces. They were $25 a piece. I probably should have got one, but I have nowhere to put it. But what he had were 2 boxes of taped off TV VHS tapes. And that's my current jam. I can now officially say that the jam is over. I have no more room for VHS tapes after what I just got. I will still try to get all the Friday the 13th on VHS taped from TV. I only have about 4 of those right now, but I would like all of them. But when I showed up at the guy's house, I didn't realize that the boxes were deep. And what is sitting here is 100 plus VHS tapes, taped from TV. Let me give you a little look-see-do. There we go. All of these full of VHS tapes. So I'm not going to go through every one with you because they're insane. Return to the Blue Lagoon was taped from 11/22/1987. We've got all the Rockies on VHS taped from TV, which I think is awesome. And just on and on and on. Now, they're older people, so there's some movies that, I probably wouldn't have wanted to watch. Wistful Windows of Wagon Gap. Oh, it's an Abbott and Costello movie. Wistful Widow of Wagon Gap. I don't know. Abbott and Costello. Springtime in the Rockies with Betty Grable, and Rose of Washington Square with Alice Faye. No idea. But then there's normal movies, like Dutch with Ed O'Neill, and Speed, Keanu Reeves, and Little Giants, and like I said, the Rockies, and a ton of Steven Seagal movies, which is awesome. Out for Justice, Hard to Kill, and Under Siege. And these are taped from 95. Some of the movies are taped from the 90s, but I don't care. I put in one last night, and it was an HBO broadcast of a movie. And better than that, the first few minutes of the tape was a step-by-step episode. I mean, it was only like 3 minutes until the movie started, but I love that. I just love that. There's going to be like fun stuff on these tapes. I looked at the very bottom of the box, and they did tape a ton of Andy Griffith shows. I love Andy Griffith. And yes, it's on every streaming site in the world, but I'm actually going to sit down here and watch Andy Griffith on VHS. And they also taped Three's Company, a ton of Three's Company, which I have not seen in years. So I'll watch that too. But like I said, the boxes are hugely deep, bigly deep. It's over 100 VHS tapes. And I'm excited. So what I have to do is I have to get I'm just going to sit for a minute. I have to get the mini Blockbuster back up and going. So I stopped that for a while because my dad took his circular saw back. I borrowed his circular saw to make the project, and he took it back, which is just awful of him. I'm not going to go buy a circular saw just to cut 2x4s. I can cut them with a Sawzall, even though it won't be I'll just have to go slow. It won't be the cleanest cut, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go back into the mini Blockbuster and restart that shelving because of how much stuff I have. And now they're just sitting in 2 giant boxes on my floor, and I don't want that. So, yeah, I got to get back in there. So let me show you where we're at in there. I haven't given you any updates on it, but I can show you. All right. So that's what we got so far. Here, let me try to. All right. Yep, that hurt. That hurt my toe. All right, hang on. All right, so that's where we're at so far. Put all the horror stuff there. Filled in some of the middle. I still have many, probably two more shelves to put in there. Probably no more in there because of that cord. And then I'll start them here. And then I can put them here. And then I can put a 2x4 here down to the floor and attach it down to that board. Work it around the pipes here. And then I can put a longer shelf here. Okay, I know that's a very weird close-up shot. So I can have some of this wall as shelves. So 1, and then 2. I could put a second one here, and then a bigger one here. So, and that'll fit. So that'll fit all of the. It'll have to fit all of the taped from TV stuff. I mean, it's crazy. So this whole corner will be movies, and I need some more 2x4s, which are like $3, but I need to just get on it and finish, because now I have a major reason to do so. Yeah, look at this. I mean, look how much, and those are big boxes. So those are stacked 3 high of just all taped from TV, old people goodness. And I love the old man, handwriting. It's all neat. And I just love watching how people catalog their stuff. And what I will do is I will try to watch. I mean, there's 100 VHS tapes there. I would like to try to watch like all of the movies, even the Betty Grable movie. Why? Well, because somebody took the time to record these and label them, and I want to do them justice. He gave them away for free, and I want to watch them. And it's also kind of like a bucket list thing. As you get older, or as I get older, I'm like, let me absorb some stuff that I just didn't absorb earlier in life because there was always time. Well, so that's why I'm playing through all my Nintendo games with you guys, because look at the joy that's already created. My kid and Liam and I are playing Nightmare on Elm Street together. He's getting so frustrated. I'm trying to beat it. I'm getting closer and closer. every time I come down here, T's like, oh, I want to play. So, his interest in my stuff is reignited. I have found already 3 games that I never played before that I love, including a game you're going to see tonight. I'll give you a clue. It's a spooky game from the company Bandai, and it's awesome. It is so fun, and it's just obsessive. I am so into it now, and that's why I think if I start the movies down here with the light on and all that, the lamp, then I'll become like, it'll just become part of my routine. So I'm gonna do all these movies justice. I'm gonna watch as many as I can. So that's that. That's the big update. A ton of movies coming in a Marlboro Lights box. A ton of movies taped from the 80s and 90s off TV, from a little old couple who, just got rid of their whole movie collection. And that's sad too. Like, I'm sure they didn't replace all those movies on DVD. Are they streaming? I mean, do they care about TV anymore? I don't know. Yeah, so here's the Friday the 13th taped off TV. I only have part 8, part 5, Jason Goes to Hell, and part 2. That's all I got. And so, I want more. I want them all. All right. That's video number 1. Tonight we'll do, sorry about that. Tonight we'll do an NES, hey, want to play some Nintendo spooky game version. Good night now.